I forgot which of these two classes was her better one, the Vanadis or this. Alright everyone, so we are now officially back in. So we gotten some cookies from things. They essentially, the different cookies give you different experience boosts for temporarily. Serums are limited number and then run through because they are a permanent 1 point stat increase. I've actually used a couple on a couple characters. And the cookies, mostly you get a couple of them through the game. Serums you mostly get through seeds, believe it or not, and elixirs. Item I wanted to show is I got 3 of these, so we are going to be save scumming a bit to get the class 3 item after we get the reset item. So that's why they're level 55 right now, because I had to do a decent bit of fighting, and without our next little cactus prize or a maxed pot, they take a while. Like, as one of the areas people said they got a lot, it took me like 2 or 3 runs through the area fighting the Captain Ducks in Fiery Gorge to get just 3 seeds. And you're talking that's about maybe 7 or 8 ducks, because there's a fight that's just 2 of them with a couple other things. But yeah, so, and spend the points so that we could do that on stream still. Okay, so let's see. Chest is good luck seems okay, but I kind of think, yeah, we were working on her these to get everyone up. So now when I use those, they affect everyone. Magic Boost Defense All is also good, so is Magic Boost All for those 2. Okay, so for you, I think we were working on... Oh yes. I don't want to do those yet because those are her, like, last abilities and they take a while to get to, obviously. But yeah, like, Undead Away is basically like your Lay on Hands or whatever from D&D. It's an instant undead killer, essentially, if it succeeds. And then Magic Shield is just a really good magic damage decreaser. Halves magic damage done to allies by half. But I think... Yeah, I'm just trying to see what we were trying to get with her. I think we're going for Miracle and Cure. Yeah, Cure is basically a better Bless. It's a 75% chance as opposed to a 20% chance. Oh no, not... She did have an ability that did that, I don't remember what it was under. Okay, no, that was... Well, somewheres I think it was... Early on we got her something, I thought it was Bless, but that gives her the chance to reduce cost to 0 when casting. If they're above 50%, Miracle will keep them from dying. So if they're 50% and up, a death hit will bring them to 1 HP and they won't go down.
Gotcha.
Persist was a lesser version of that. 15% chance of going to 1 HP instead. This actually has the little stippet, or whatever you want to call it, of having to be at above 58, of being at or above 50%. Alright. Well, I thought she had something else like Cure, but I think that's what we're going for, but she still can't even reach it. Attack recoil is really not that good for her unless you're going to make her more of a battle healer. Strength is still good for getting some of those. Like, because she gets Attack Saber and other things that'll help everyone else out. Spellguard 2, we definitely want that to affect everyone. Recover Break. I think that's kind of what we were going for, because that'll heal 30% more HP on an ally. She gets different things that increase that more and more. Like, she also has CS boost too for when she heals to bring that back up. And she has auto HP heal for everyone. And then she had close call too. They all get stuff like that. For everyone might be wondering, well, there's Spellguard 2, but where's Spellguard 1? Well, if you remember, I think that was in her intelligence. No. What stat was that under for you? There we go, it's under her stamina. Believe it or not, not every ability of the same name is under the same person. Spellguard 1 is actually an Angela skill.
Nice.
Yep. Unfortunately, like, I'll probably do, like, a bit of a bonus playing through with Angela as a starter, just showing the different things, but other than that, that'll mostly be off-stream. And that'll be using Hawk, so we'll see some other stuff there. I don't know if we'll get his mid-game unique one, but we will get Angela's when we get back to the Benevodons, and we go back to Altena.
Alright.
Okay, so sorry, I just need to see where the heck we want to spend this right now. Okay. So, yep, now, Class 3, she has the next level of spells. These are just, like, area spells. These are the next level of spells that deal massive damage. Explode, Earthquake, Spike Freeze, and Ancient Curse. Although Ancient Curse might be from her class. She got Spike Freeze. Oh, that's Holy. Okay, she doesn't have that. Thunderstorm. Thunderstorm's actually a pretty nice looking one. A lot of those spells are pretty nice looking. And there are still area spells too, but they do a lot more than the plus. Alright, so... I don't want to put that many, so put 2 more in your strength. Get you that extra luck there. Extra spirit. And boost there, okay. So I did come back to Dior to stop after grinding seeds for a bit. And now we face the most annoying of them because of the enemies. Which I do think these bosses follow suit with what they tell you in the story, where the longer they're up, the tougher they are. I think, like, if you were to take out this one and the last one we did first, they would be the easiest. They'd still have their attacks, but they wouldn't be, you know, as tough to get down. They'd die a little quicker, and I think they'd actually have some of their bigger attacks they would be without. Well, okay. Alright, I'm sorry, well... we already know where the Woods of Wanderer is. There is a way to get to it otherwise, but it's a bit tougher than finding the Flowerberg there. Because this involves going back through the Lampbloom Woods in a special way. So over here are the Woods of Wanderer. So you're seeing some of our enemies here. So obviously, because we're going through this sequence, I haven't grabbed the seeds from here.
Lampbloom Woods seems to get thicker the deeper you travel. With all this foliage, we should keep the fire magic to a minimum.
You say that, but we're going to do the same thing we did before with a big plant-based boss. We're going to fire the fuck out of it.
Welcome. I have a wide variety of weapons from you to purchase.
Alright, we already went in the last stream, I'm pretty sure, and got all the best equipment from these guys. Yeah, the only other place at the moment where we would find good gear would have been Mintos, and we already did that early on because Twilight wanted to see that one a little bit earlier in the order. So you have the maps like this. This is technically where the fighting happens. It's the maps that look like this. And then we have these side-scroll maps that actually have a 3D plane. You can jump, you can go into the background, you can go into the fort, and there's poison. And we have 3 cups of wishes there, and yep, we even have chests and things that are off the path. In fact, one of the seeds is like this here. There's a silver seed. And I think this is actually our first question mark seed. Yep. Never just follow the path, because there's going to be stuff you miss. Especially in the woods of Wandera. The other thing you learn... Oh great, it was right there. Sure, she says that, then what does she immediately do? She uses Fireball.
It's a typical JRPG logic.
So, those are mush blooms, I think. Not the ones that drop the seeds that are a pain in the ass in a group. We got a level on 2 of them here. Alright, so 27. No, we're nowhere near that. Get you 1 point there to boost your intelligence. Let's boost your strength. I could get her that, but... So... these are the enemies I was talking about. These are Queeneebs. God, are they a fucking pain in the ass. You see that big fucking circle? That's her.
Probably gonna...
Yeah, imagine getting caught in that when there's 3 of them all doing that.
Oh, wow.
It is freaking infuriating. They have a bunch of wind magic. Yeah, they have a bunch of wind magic. And that will stagger you if you're caught in it too, so... Yeah, see, she just took like about 400 damage because they all did 100 to hit.
Guys,
you can see why, like, despite this being the best spot before post-game, to get them, I refuse to farm seeds here.
I personally do not blame you.
I think I actually did it in Chartmoon Tower with the wolves, because even that was less of a hassle. Or even the Marpodos, to get the dad Podos out. Let's have another chest here with 3,400, and here is our first little cactus. You found a little cactus! 3 more and we get better seeds. I think that's what it was. Yep, higher chance of good yields from seeds. Definitely want that for getting the gear. So yeah, imagine fighting those 4 trying to get seeds and they're constantly doing like their cone attacks and that huge circle attack. It fills up most of their arena. Let's head back here. We got another chest. 3 gold seeds. I have used some to try to level it up, but they don't do too much better than a silver seed does, so I decided to keep holding on to the gold seeds for gear. Another piece of chocolate. We're avoiding that little spot there. They're not hard to avoid jumping across, but yeah. Okay, another 1,200 there in that chest. These guys aren't too bad, but they're shielded. Tremorkin. You can see we have a sparkle on the ground over there we'll be grabbing in a second.
Not bad.
Damn, that just breaks right through it.
We overpowered the enemy.
Yeah, that's still not as wrenching as hearing the, like, little wolves, like, howl when they die.
Yeah.
It's just a nasty bug squealing. So obviously, as you can probably tell looking at the game and the map, the purple spots are all the poison water. That fight, I'm not even going to do. I'll have to run through it still, but with how much defense those guys have and the armor with 3 of those bees, yeah. I don't see that fight happening.
Indeed.
We come to our third side area. And yes, if you fall in this water, you do get swept back. Another fairy walnut there. Well, you can, like, fight it, but you have to jump to keep moving forward. That's where I want to go, but there is stuff here if we go the other way and look around. Another 320 lucre there. I think our other little cactus is here, as well as a chest. Yep, here he is. You found me. Or to annoy the hell out of people that have played Breath of the Wild. Hey, you found me! Tom Fox does that really well.
Oh, yeah.
It is unwise to get in our way.
Oh, run, 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 run! I do not want to be caught in that. Yeah, then to make it, there's the cone attack I was talking about. And I think that'll poison you.
Yeah.
Yep, see what I mean? There's 2 of them overlapping. You don't have any...
Stay true.
And then when they go up, your combos don't hit them. Target this one so that our camera's always on them. Run!
Yep. I'll be right back. I just gotta take care of something real quick.
Yep, no problem.
Getting good
Yep.
at this.
Nice, they gave us a silver seed, no, question mark seed, but that's fine. Here's a piece of chocolate from that sparkle. Three honey elixirs in that chest. It still doesn't look like we've found our second seed yet. Hop up here to grab this item we can see sparkling. Oops. Then get the input set in there. Another one right here. We do kind of want to stay on the top path here. Ooh, that was lucky. I landed right on the lily pads. Jump across. We got this chest here. Miss Palm's ring. That's obviously the halving ring. Ow. I'm gonna use this to get some group damage going here.
The area is clear of threats. We have our...
Alright, she's now leveled up again too.
rest.
Switching to night. Sure, send us right into the fight through the animation of the day of time switching there. Very good, we got her down. You saw there, yeah, I did switch the direction the final strikes went there. And the combo, it's not hard, but it does require a bit of timing.
I know what to do.
His combos in this game are based more on timing. You can probably imagine past that save statue, because there was two of them there, one from a different path, which was obviously the upper path. It's going to be our Benevodon boss.
Leave it to me, Wookiees.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back. So, yeah, that was a whole top path in that side area. It leads to the same spot, and both paths have a save statue by them. But at the end of that top path is the wood elemental having ring. So if you just go down here, you have to go through these fights, and you don't get the ring. Well, you'd have to come up here, but you have to fight him first to go out that way. Still trying. The reason I haven't gone up is I'm trying to find where the second seed is. We might have already gotten it. But like I said, like, I went in here, but then I left before I saved, or I quit without saving. That way everything would still show up on the stream as to where it was and what was in it. Yeah, so basically when I do the next stream, whether I stream it or not, it's going to be in without Charlotte, so I'll have to be using those honey elixirs. I see, so we had to come up here. That's probably the trickiest jump if you're in sprint. And then you come up here, and this is the ring right here. Alright, yeah, we're missing a treasure chest. I think... yeah, it was over here. From the down path, okay. Oh, that's right. Gotta remember how you get in there. Oh, there's a freaking root going up the side of the tree here. Oh, that's a rich incense. Maybe, well, no. Yeah, we wouldn't have already got it, but that is the last chest. those seeds are only in chests. I guess there's only one here. Well, yeah, because we had every other class change item already revealed. I must have just had an extra one that I picked up from a fight. Because the one class change item that was for her from the chests was the other one. And now, time for the last Benevodon that we know the whereabouts of. Some other comments. These you want to take out in this fight as opposed to the other one in the woods.
Yep.
Because these do attack and cause issues. Probably unsurprisingly to some of the Benevodon of Light is very similar to Grapplevine.
I see.
There we go. Put that on everyone. I gotta heal her up though. Nope, there we go. Alright. Do you have Revive yet? I don't think you do. No. Okay. Cup of Wishes it is then.
No, don't keep me waiting. Allow me.
Ow. Obviously, I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly, he does grow them back, but... But that takes care of them for a little bit, and they don't come back as strong, as you can see. That, like, is the whole field, so you just gotta kind of sweep it. Or dodge it. Alright. Let's make this a little bit easier to strengthen everyone up. Ooh, he's stunned. That means it's time to bash his head with these.
So the Benevodon that you're fighting is basically a giant pumpkin.
On top of a body of vines, yep. A little weirder than Grapplevine, but not by much. Much harder, though. Definitely much harder.
Yep.
You see, now he's got 3 of these. Yeah, see, they have a beam attack of sorts. And you don't want to hit those. They do damage. Eat some candy. It'll do you good. Somehow. Yeah, you want to avoid those. They do damage if you run into them because they're thorn vines. let's boost everyone's strength again, and boost their spell casting. Alright, we're gonna need you to heal and light everyone. Sorry for being quiet. Just this fight does take a decent concentration with all of the area attacks and everything they do.
Never.
And of course avoiding them. Ouch. And it kind of wasted, but it took out 2 of them. Nope. They're gonna be spitting out vines in a second. Alright. Another one down. This one's getting there. Wailing on him more, looking out for that. Unfortunately, I am kind of dodging that a little out of time. Yep, he's already dead before the final fireball. So gotta love how like the face on the pumpkin changes.
Wow.
Only one monster is left. The Beneficon of Darkness. This is it. But I don't know where the Darkstone is.
Oh, we'll be running into it soon.
But we cannot afford to let the Beneficon get any stronger. Oh, wait! Josephine mentioned a city that has good equipment. Wait, Peta or whatever. We can go there to regroup.
This is part where we're gonna get. I think this is where you get the last gear before you have to rely on seeds for gear.
Allow me.
I forgot that comes before the actual dungeon that we gotta go through where we get the goddess scale. Alright, where are you? There you are.
I believe that ancient capital Peta is to the west of Buka Island. I know we can get stronger if we go to Peta.
That's in that place that the game said was called the Jungle of Virage or whatever. Yeah, whatever. It could have been Mirage Jungle. I don't quite remember the name specifically in detail enough. Well, there's the good thing. What was it? Jungle of Visions. The jungle is not the town. The jungle is an area you kind of have to run through to get to it.
Are you certain this is where we can find Peta?
It should be here.
Oh, okay, this is Peta.
Maybe we should rest somewhere before we search.
Open that chest. Get 2 more gold seeds. $560 lucre there. I see another sparkle up here. So right now, aside from this inn, this place just looks destroyed. We'll be coming to what's going on here in a second. Or why we were potentially told to come here when there was pretty much nothing here. Oh nope, that was it until we take Fairy's advice. So you come in here, the inn is pretty much destroyed. There's 3 beds kind of like lazily positioned. Go to the counter.
Welcome.
Rest until morning. It didn't look like this when we went to bed. It was in shambles.
Aid.
Ancient capital, Peta. An old man selling weapons. Yes, that's so safe.
The area looks entirely different. Am I dreaming?
This city is as strange as I heard.
Okay, here is Angela. Something is definitely up with the flow of time around here. Is the loss of mana power in the world causing the town to slip into the
I
past?
bet we can find a lead on the Benevodon of Darkness here.
We got another chest here now. Another gold seed. So now that the town's back to its former glory, more or less, there's more stuff around. We'll deal with the people that the game is saying, talk to me, in a moment. A Stardust Herb there. This sparkle, we got another chocolate. More sweets. A chest on the map's down below, so we'll grab that when we go back down. Yeah, 280 lucre there. Here's a little cactus. One more and we'll have better yields from seeds. Okay, now I'll head down because we just pretty much went in a circle at that point once we see her again. Okay, there's Charlotte. Wait 1 second, how did this town get here? Everyone seems so busy all of a sudden. There's a chest hiding behind a tree back here while we were talking to her. Ooh, another question mark seed. And that is actually the last seed that you get from a chest for those. Okay, so I got the cactus, got the couple seeds. Hopefully we have enough money. The Carnonis Rod, the Mjolnir, and the Gungnir. Where's the armor shop? Oh, that's... I can tell from looking at the map there, that's up top. Right here.
Welcome. Come, take a look.
I'll make use of this.
Always good to have a spare.
I love shopping.
Always good to have a spare.
Ooh, exciting. This is useful.
Do the armor first, that way we have enough for it. Is the armor itself is a little more important than the headgear. Okay, those are all the elemental rings from the bosses.
Come, take a look. Always good to have a spare.
Alright, nice. Barely had enough. And you'll get some of that back here in a second too. Nope, nope, we're done.
Again.
Alright, we're just gonna head back in here for a second to save.
Welcome. Come again.
Now let's start talking to people. Out of everyone in the town, you know, let's not talk to the guy talking to the old man in front of the important looking building first. Let's talk to the kid. Surely he knows everything. I saw a ferry with Prince Richard. Go on. Talk to you now. There's a Mana Stone scholar here, you know. Have you seen him yet? The jungle of visions to the west of Peta is so dense it's like a maze. Careful you don't get lost in there. There's a large castle deep in the jungle called Mirage Palace. That's Durin and Charlotte's final boss's dungeon. But the foliage has gotten too thick to reach it lately.
This stone tablet contains the goddess's prophecy about the world's end. You can't read it? Fine. I will interpret the text for you. The world will fall to ruin. The tree will wither. The sword will be corrupted, and despair will reign in Mavoria's domain. But three heroes. The rest of the stone is broken off. I'm sure it further describes the world's destruction at the hand of the ruler of Mavoria. But we needn't worry yet. Besides, it has nothing to do with me.
That was kind of sus. That he said, like, there's nothing to worry about right now. Like, this isn't the time where this is all happening. And it's like, sure, yeah, it starts to mention the three heroes before it's broken off. Yeah, that doesn't mean it's going to mention them saving the day, sure.
Oh, well, yes, I am a Mana Stone scholar. There were once 8 Mana Stones, but alas, with the Darkstone lost, there are only 7. However, after exhaustive research, I have concluded that the Darkstone could be in Night Cavern, north of Laurent. on Light Castle Island.
You said that last part rather quickly. So Petta's just coming here to learn that stuff and upgrade gear, really. Now we go to the plot dungeon.
Yep.
And to no one's surprise, we head to the dungeon that he specifically mentioned.
Dad, we found a lead on the Benevodon of Darkness.
That sure was strange. But at least it was worth it.
Now,
North of Laurent.
Bavolia rating is specific to Hawk and Reese, so it would change depending on if you used any of the other 4. As each of them has their own final dungeon and their own final boss in groups of 2. Alright. Oh, we have a star to it. Time to come back here. Now, if you were to go to here, Dragon Island, or try to find the Mirage Palace before you're actually prompted to, I'll wait for it to load up so I can kind of like show you. The Night Cavern. Well, just to like start it off, it basically cuts you off.
I believe the Mana Stone Scholar called
We'd land here,
it the cavern.
and this entrance wouldn't be here.
Darkstone.
So head back for a bit and grab this, another silver seed. So if you come to any of these areas which are like the unique dungeons after taking on the Benevodons, before you're actually prompted to, the game will not let you enter them. You wind up in just that landing space with nothing else there. There is no entrance into the area, it's just that one spot.
We should leave this dark and treacherous terrain.
So I do remember these. Those statues open and close these gates, so it's a bit of running around to get things opened up for shortcuts and paths. And we have like stronger darkness enemies here too. Instead of specters now we have ghosts. In that chest we got 3 more fairy walnuts. Instead of assassins we now got dark assassins. And Cerberus pups.
What can I say?
There's our... Oh nice, we got a gold and a silver seed. Yeah, from this dungeon on, you're more likely to find gold seeds from drops. So we have our gold statue there, and no surprise being like our next plot dungeon with major villain points in it, it's a headless statue. I just wanted to finish that quickly. Nice, got the ×3 bonus too.
Be careful.
I don't think I like the jib of what you're doing there. Come up here, we can grab this chest, which is Zabel Far's ring. Not gonna say what that is, which is probably give away to anyone observant enough. And notice the dark dragons are not called dragons, they're Draconis. Darn it, he flew back up before it finished.
time.
Grab that. Another Stardust Herb. Now we are at the statue.